Hi, Martin here from Align Chiropractic. One of the questions that we get really commonly is what are the best exercises that people can do if they're getting some shoulder pain, particularly if they're getting shoulder pain that comes down the front of their shoulder there, and or impingement sort of pain, which is pinching pain as you raise your shoulder either up to the side or out to the front. Now, this is one of those areas where there's sort of degrees to which you can have that. And these exercises are more aimed for people who maybe done a bit more CrossFit training than they've done recently and they're feeling a little bit of a twinge. If you're getting sharp pain that's really more than a 2 or 3 out of 10, or the pain's getting worse or anything like that, really important that you get some professional advice, i.e. come and see us or somebody else skilled at looking after shoulders and get something more specific. But this is certainly some safe, effective ways that you can start to take the pressure off the front of the shoulder by building up the back. So the bottom line is that most of us spend a lot of our time in postures where our shoulders roll forward, whether we're spending time at a computer or we're looking after kids or we're playing sports. It all tends to be dominant with our arms rolling forward. So it's pretty easy for everything to tighten up and at the front and get weaker at the back. And so these exercises are aimed to reverse that, stretch out the front, open up the back. So let's dive into it. So first up, we've got blade squeezes. So with the shoulder squeeze, what we're doing is we're squeezing our shoulder blades together and then we hold for a count of 5. So hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's important that we don't do it where we, in squeezing back, shrug up. Really important instead that it's back and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a full set of these, you'd do 15 to 20 reps. So next we have what I'd call the out and down, which is where we're first of all rotating out with our shoulders and then pulling down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, 15 to 20 reps. So next is a stretch for the front of the chest, the pec muscles and the anterior deltoid, etc. It's called a through the door stretch. What you're doing is you're bringing up both arms to just below 90 degrees. So if that's 90, we're just below that, locking the elbows, hands on the door, and then we're just letting our chest come through. This one, rather than doing lots of reps, you're really just looking to wait for those tissues to relax, and you're holding this for 40 seconds, just breathing through it, always looking for a maximum stretch of about a 4 or 5 out of 10. So nothing too sort of aggressive or you don't want a high level of pain. So with that sequence of exercises, the blade squeezes, the out and down and the through the door stretch, I'd suggest that you do those exercises 3 times a day. With the next couple of exercises, these are exercises that I'm going to suggest you just do once a day. They're really about using a band to strengthen up some of the muscles that might be inhibited at the back of our shoulders. So for these couple of exercises, we're using a simple exercise band, elastic band. You want a fairly light one. This is a yellow one, which is one of the lighter intensities or elastic, or one of the more elastic type of bands. You could also use a TheraBand. With the bands like this that are a complete circle, all you need to do then is just hook it around a door handle like so. First exercise we're going to do is a row, and so we've just got it in both hands. Step back far enough that your elbows are straight but the band's not really under any tension. Shoulders back and down, and then we're pinching, we bring our elbows back to next to our body, pinching our shoulder blades back. 1, 2, 3, letting it relax. That's 1 repetition. So again, elbows, pull back until your elbows come next to your body, pinch your shoulder blades back. 1, 2, 3. And again, it's important that we're not pulling up with this, that we're pulling back and pinching our shoulder blades back together. 1, 2, 3, 15 to 20 repetitions. So next exercise is one that encourages stronger external rotation of the shoulder. This time we have our band going across our body, so I'm holding it with the opposite hand. I pin my elbow in against my body, and what I'm wanting to do here is go out to external rotation, just pause at the end, come back. External rotation, pause. You find this one's often pretty hard, so you can go very, very light with the band. You just don't want to overstrain things. And again, 15 to 20 repetitions. So there you have it, a simple sequence of exercises, 3 that should be done 3 times a day, and 2 strengthening exercises that are best once a day, that should give you healthier, happier shoulders to help you have a healthier, happier, more active life.